The disadvantage of the first one is that it's now negative 3x, which could be a problem. But which way do you see it? Because there's not a right or wrong here. It's just how do you want to do it?
How do I see what?
Which way do you want to go? You want to move the variable left or you want to move the variable right?
Probably right.
So this one on the bottom here?
Yeah.
Okay. So that gives you negative 2 greater than 3x plus 4.
Okay.
Now your focus is on the side with the variable.
Okay.
So you got multiplication by 3, addition by 4. Which do you undo first?
Addition.
So we're going to undo that with subtraction, subtract 4 from both sides. What does the left side become over here?
It becomes negative 6.
Okay. And how do you undo this 3 in front of the x?
You divide it.
Good. So we have negative 2 greater than x. The problem with this is really need that variable to be on the left.
Okay.
So see how this arrow is pointing at the x? It
Yeah.
has to still be pointing at the x. And then you just put the number. So it's not just switching them. You have to make sure the inequality still points the way you expect.
Okay.
So x is less than negative 2 there.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, in class we're doing stuff where we're getting a number with the infinity.
Yeah, we're going to get to that here in just a moment.
Okay.
So we're going to go right to our number line here. So show all possible values in a number line. Here's your number line. There's negative 2. There's negative infinity. There's positive infinity. Do you remember if it's a filled in or open circle at -2?
It would be open, right?
Open circle. And are you shading left or right? And it's based on the direction of this arrow.
Left.
Yes, left. All right. So we're in really good shape here. We're now going to do first set builder notation and then interval notation. Although I think interval will be easier ultimately.
Good.
Okay, so set builder notation. You always start with the following: x vertical line, which means such that x element of the real numbers. So what it's saying is that your domain is an x value. You have to give this vertical line. You're in the real domain. Not that, none of this really matters, but this is what they want. Okay. This is going to be here in all the problems. You have to remember to put this in all your problems that you're working on.
Okay.
And then you have a between case. So you have negative. Well, I should take that back here. You do not have a between case. You have just this inequality. You have x less than negative 2. So
Yeah.
the set builder generally comes right from this here.
Okay.
Okay. Interval notation is a little bit easier. It's left to right on the number line. So you're looking back at this number line here, and what's the leftmost shaded value?
Negative infinity.
Negative infinity, and it goes to negative 2. And then there's this question of, well, what goes around it? We'll talk about that here in a bit, but this is parentheses and parentheses. We'll talk about why that is here coming up. Okay. So let's just focus a little bit just on the set builder and the interval notation from a number line, because I think that will be good use of our time here. Let's back up here. So let's say I give you a number line -3 to +4, filled in bubble, everything between there. Okay. Everything between.
Okay.
So let's do set builder and then interval notation. So set builder is, again, x such that x is an element of the real numbers, comma, and then you have to give the inequality that supports this. Okay. So this inequality is less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 4. X is between -3 to +4.
Okay.
Does that, can you see how we got the left value, the right value?
Yeah, I see
Okay. And then you have to use these curly braces.
that. Okay.
Now the interval notation, this time it's from left to right. What's the leftmost number on the number line?
Wait, sorry, what?
What's the leftmost number on the number line here that you have?
-3?
Right. Now there is -infinity to infinity, but it's not shaded. So it's -3, comma, what's the rightmost value that's shaded?
Just 4.
4. This time it's bracket.
And is it bracketed because there's the line under the
Yes.
yeah, okay.
So there's kind of this note card that you got to remember, which is that this symbol, and this symbol. So the less than or equal to, the greater than or equal to, they go with the filled in dot.
They're bracketed, yeah.
And they're bracketed. Similarly, if you have this symbol, less than, greater than, this one, not filled in, open parenthesis, and then the infinities always go with these on the right.
Okay.
There's kind of a lot here to remember, but this, if you can remember it, it will really help.
Okay.
What do you think about what we've done so far?
Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
Okay, so here's a number line for you. Here's a -6. Again, it's always -infinity to infinity. It's everything over here. So we're going to do the set builder and interval notation again on this one. For this one on the left here, this is always there. Always there. I guess sometimes they just want you to put the inequality in, but you really should set it up properly with this other stuff. What goes here? How do you describe what's shaded here using inequalities? Less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. What goes in here?
-6.
How do you say all the numbers to the right of -6?
I'm not sure.
So here are your options. X. I'll give you these 4 options.
Oh, okay.
Those are your 4 options.
Okay.
Which one jumps out at you?
Like which one's the right one? That
Yeah. Which one is correct?
and the arrow points which way the line is shaded, right?
That's correct.
So it would be the number B.
Yes. So that's what goes here.
Okay.
Interval notation is from left to right. So it starts at -6 and it goes to infinity. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Is it parentheses or brackets?
It will be parentheses.
Yes, parentheses always go with infinity and they go with that not filled in. All right, good. Let's do another one here. Let's give you a number line. Okay, so we'll do the same thing here. Do you feel more comfortable with set builder or interval notation?
I don't really know. It doesn't really matter that much to me.
Okay, well, I was hoping maybe you could try interval notation because I think it's more straightforward for what to put.
Okay. Yeah, whatever.
All right, well, why don't you try interval notation? I'm happy to scroll up if needed.
Yeah, I
for you.
can just go with that. And do you want me to like just tell you like the interval notation of the -2 and 8?
Yeah. Basically, I want like something that goes in this box right here for interval notation.
Okay, gotcha. And can you scroll up again? Sorry.
Sure.
Would it be -2 infinity?
Okay. What goes on the outside of them? Can't be floating. They they need something to hold them.
Oh, would it be parentheses?
Yeah, you seem uncertain, but
Well, it's the circles, right?
it is. But here's the thing. Here's infinity. And there's negative infinity. Are you shading all the way to infinity?
No, you're not. Only to 8.
Only to 8. So that's the small little change, right? It's
Yeah.
both of these numbers right there.
Yeah.
Okay, now for set builder notation, I guess first things here is to decide which one it is. There's actually too many here for me to try to draw. Which one is it? Is it the top one or the bottom one?
It would be the bottom one.
Okay, I agree. And then you got to fill in this X such that X element real numbers. Are you doing that in class, by the way? Or just the inequality?
No, we're doing that.
Okay. All right, so let's try another one here.
Oh gosh.
All right, so let's look at this again, kind of just give me
Which one do you
one,
want me to do?
either one that you feel more comfortable with.
Okay, I'll just do interval, yeah.
Okay.
And in class, we would have to do both, right? Usually.
Yeah, they do emphasize that, although
Okay.
it's, it seemed reasonable that you could just do one, but
Yeah, gotcha. So would it be -5 infinity with the brackets?
infinity never gets a bracket, but the -5 does.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Why don't we do something here at -2?
Because it goes past it.
That's right. Okay, so in words, this is all the numbers, including -5, or to the right of -5, but including -5. All right, so can you attempt to do the set builder notation?
Yeah. Can you scroll up for that? I need to memorize the
I'm not, and just I'm not concerned if you tell me this part. It's only the inequality that I care about.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah, I
okay.
don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
just told
grading
me
you.
that. Okay, my bad. Then I'll be good. Yeah, you can scroll back down. Okay, would it be -5 greater than X or
Like
greater than
this,
equal to X greater than or equal to -2?
like this.
Yeah.
But you just said it goes
Or
all the way
affinity,
past.
sorry, infinity.
So have you ever seen an infinity with an inequality?
Would I have ever what?
Seen an any infinity with an inequality?
No.
No. Okay. So this one is X greater than or equal to -5. It's all the numbers to the right of -5.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's review that a little bit. See how that could be unclear. Let's graph X greater than 3. So there's 3. It's everything to the right of 3. X less than 3 is everything to the left of 3. Okay. X greater than or equal to 3 is a filled in circle, but everything to the right. X less than or equal to 3 is a filled in circle at 3, but everything to the left of 3.
Yeah.
You have to have these images down. Like you can't be uncertain about any of this.
No,
These
I get that. That's probably my most certain thing I have on this.
these are considered one-sided because they're only shaded to one side. Okay, so if I give you the graph, you have to be able to give me what goes over here.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like you have to be spot on with that. And like I was going to give you some problems now, but I don't want to just keep scrolling up. But I can. Point is like I hope you can commit this to to knowing it really well.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to give you a graph here. And I want you to give me the inequality.
Okay. You want me to give you the inequality of -7 or that line?
No, I'm giving you the line. I'm asking you to like what goes here. And it's
And which notation or whatever they want.
inequality. I mean, and these are the four options.
Oh, okay.
Like every time there's four potential options for a one-sided
Oh, I thought
inequality.
you wanted me to say something like -7,
No,
negative
well,
infinity.
you know interval notation. I mean,
Yeah,
you've done
yeah,
that
I
correct.
know.
But this
Yeah,
you're not giving me.
yeah.
And I think it's either you don't like the naming structure or left versus right is unclear.
Would it
So
be a D?
it is D.
Okay.
So rather than me giving you the options here, I really need you to try to come up with this on your own here.
Okay, my bad. It would be can you scroll up again? Sorry. Okay. Well, not all the way, yeah, just to the number. It would be X greater. God, can you scroll back down? Sorry. Yeah. X is greater than 1.
Like this.
Or no, the other way. Yeah. Less
So
than.
this means shading to the left. This means shading to the right.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, never mind. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
Let's try another one here. Let's go.
X is less than -3, or less than or equal to -3.
Good.
Yep.
All right, let's do another one here. Let's go 5.
It would be X is greater than 5.
Like this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Now let's go back and do interval notation. So here's negative infinity, here's positive infinity. What would interval notation be?
I'm sorry, what?
Interval notation with the parentheses, brackets. How do we do that with this one here?
Oh, okay. It would be -3
It's left to
and
right, left to right. Start from the left to go right. What's the leftmost value?
oh, negative infinity.
Okay. And what's the rightmost value?
Just positive infinity, or sorry, -3.
Okay. Does negative infinity get a parenthesis or a bracket?
It gets a parenthesis.
Okay. Notice the -3 is filled in. Is that a parenthesis or a bracket?
That's a bracket.
Good. Okay, so see if you can do this next one here. Interval notation for this next one.
Okay. Would it be 5, infinity?
Okay.
And just 2, not parentheses, sorry. Yeah.
Good. Really good. Okay. All right. A lot of good stuff here tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording right here.